Hey beloveds, happy summer solstice. Get over to my website at thechildoflight.com. Again, that's thechildoflight.com. Use my coupon code summer solstice and get 21% off until July 4th. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be your reading for the month of July. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's general. It's not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. I hope these messages find everyone in good health and good wealth and good spirits. We're going to go over 5 areas of life, and then we're going to pull some oracle. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July. Interesting. Interesting. One more. All right. Okay. All right, Libra. So in the area of health and well-being, there's something out of balance, either within your mental state, within your physical body. It could be emotions, it could be all of the above, and one could definitely be affecting the other or all of the others, okay? There is some choices that you need to make. These are going to be life-altering choices and changes. We are going to dive into these and clarify. In the area of love and relationships, this could be platonic and or romantic. It could be family, friends, or romantic partner. You got the King of Swords in the reverse position here. Somebody is abusing their power. This does kind of come through to me as you. You could be holding back communication, cutting off communication, refusing to hear someone for what they're saying. It feels a bit selfish, whether this is you or someone that you are dealing with. I'm getting a selfish sort of, it's a dictatorship. There's not a lot of compromise there, okay? And it could be warranted. It could not be. We'll see. We'll dive into it. In the goals and focus of the reading, you've got the Fool, okay? So it could be that you are making some foolish decisions or recovering from some foolish decisions, and it could also be just you in a state of renewal or focused on a state of renewal and an entirely new journey. In the area of spirituality and advice from spirit, you've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse position, okay? This is coming through as a few things. One, you could be deceiving yourself when it comes to your spirituality, your spiritual knowledge, and some of you need to let go of the spiritual ego, all right? And for others of you, it is simply you're deceiving yourself. It's like, it almost feels like you are trying to convince yourself you've hit a brick wall, when in actuality you have not. And for others of you, you may be doing really well in your growth in spirituality, religious practices overall, ceremonies, rituals, so on and so forth. And this is a message for you to not go back to where you have worked so hard to get from. In the area of finances, money, career, and work, you seem to be in major manifestation mode with the Magician as the first card out in the upright. Love that. Money seems to either be going well or will soon to be going well. Oh, and I grabbed the wrong deck. I'm over here shuffling for nothing. So let's get some clarifiers out. You got the Queen of Skulls in the reverse position, the Eight of Grails in the reverse position, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse position. Libra, you're coming through a bit stubborn. Either you or someone that you're dealing with is coming through a bit stubborn. This does seem to be mentally and emotionally in the area of health and well-being. It's unstable. Okay, so you may be having some chemical imbalances. The diet may not be, like, let's say you've started a new diet. It does seem to be a little bit of a fad. It doesn't seem to be sustainable long term. There's something here that you know you need to give up, but you're not ready to give it up. Whether this is the form of thought, mental instability, routine, exercise, food, it could be any number of things. It's not coming through super crucial at this point if it is physical health, but if it is mental and emotional, I would say that's pretty crucial, because what happens in states like this is people start losing faith in you. People start to walk away. People can't deal with this level of instability. Okay, so if it is mental health, make sure that you're, and not even necessarily mental health, but if you know you're not making good choices, and you know you're not being honest, and you know you're not giving things up and putting things down where you should, it's mind games, okay, with you or someone else, and it could even be you playing mind games with yourself, okay. But make sure that you get that taken care of. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Lord of Grails in the reverse position. So there's also a lack of understanding here. Again, compromised communication and lack thereof, honestly. Okay. 10 of Scepters in the reverse position with that King of Swords. So in the area of love and relationships, either you or whoever you're dealing with is not wanting to take responsibility for whatever's going on here, and also not wanting to compromise and communicate effectively. Okay, the 8 of Scepters in the reverse position, like I said, not wanting to communicate, cutting off communication completely, putting a full stop to whatever this is. Prince of Skulls and the Empress in the reverse position. Okay, this could have to do with baby mama, baby daddy, drama. Okay, there could be some hovering or some pleasing, some over-pleasing, some overreach even, I'm hearing. Whatever it is, it's again instability, okay? With that Prince of Skulls, the focus is in the wrong place, and there doesn't seem to be any compromise on your part or the other person's part, or possibly both. Someone here has fully given up or about to fully give up. Someone is already letting go. I'm not sure that they have conveyed this to you or you to them, but they've already got their back turned, and they're starting to walk away. That's only a matter of time, unless something changes. And even if something changes by this point, yeah, that just may be done. Also, someone here, if you are in separation with someone, or have to travel to see them, that is stopping. There seems to be a wedge created, and again, that could be baby mama, baby daddy drama, or it could just be somebody dropping the ball on responsibility and not wanting to put forth the effort overall. All right, let's clarify the Fool. The Seven of Grails in the reverse position, and the Ace of Scepters in the upright. So you're looking at things from a very realistic perspective. Your goals and your focus, you're looking at the practical solutions, and you're ready to start a new adventure for sure. You may even be ready to start a new relationship with someone or someone's. Some of you may be, dating. Some of you are definitely dating or back on dating sites. I'm hearing back on as if you were before, and you're back on. with the Five of Skulls, the Moon in reverse, and the Queen of Knives. Interesting. So if you are the one that's back on the dating site or out there turning heads and looking to other people, or fresh back out on the dating scene, getting back out there, whatever, and you think that people don't know, they know. Again, I'm showing you walking away from things. You're coming out of a poverty mindset. Either you or someone that you're dealing with is putting their foot down. Everything has been revealed. There are things now out in the open, whether it's by choice or by default. I don't really see you changing or feeling bad for your decisions, and I don't see anybody that you're dealing with changing or feeling bad for their decisions. Now, I will say, with this Five of Skulls, that Queen of Swords, and that King of Swords, if you are taking advantage of people and putting them in binds because you have been irresponsible, because there seems to be some manipulation going on here. You know, that's not good. So make sure, because these are good goals to have, and you seem to be doing well going forward in that, but make sure that you're doing it right. Otherwise, it's going to come back to bite you in the butt. All right. Let's go clarify the Seven of Swords in the spiritual. The World in the reverse position, Death in the upright, Six of Knives in the reverse position, and the Emperor. Okay. So again, you're being warned to cut your losses, and please do not go back to where you have worked so hard to come from. You are being offered an opportunity to transform, to let the old self die, to let the ego die, to let the spiritual ego die, and be almost born again. Okay. Now, the Six of Knives in the reverse position, this is a very personal journey. This is not something that you need to tell the world, or that you should be telling the world. You're not there yet, as I'm seeing it with the Emperor, but you are getting there, okay? You're definitely leveling up, and you're definitely getting control of what you're seeing, how you're seeing it, your perspective, your gnosis, your experiences, and overall, your own environment and world, and becoming more confident in your spirituality. You're either in the middle of this, or you're being asked to continue forward so that you can get to this point. But there's a very huge warning here for many of you to not go backwards. Let's clarify the Magician. The Judgment in the reverse position. The Ten of Skulls. The Ace of Knives in the reverse position. Two cards of confusion and undecided. The Judgment in the reverse. We're not looking at something clearly, and we're not fully decided. And also the Ace of Knives in the reverse. There's some confusion and also undecided, a lack of clarity. You seem to be in full manifestation mode, but there does seem to be a lack of clarity and an overall final decision made on how and what you're going to manifest. And overall, with that Ten of Skulls there, how to keep it going. Let me get one more here. The Four of Grails in the sideways position. Too much overspending, too much luxury. As the Temperance comes in the reverse position, this is spending frivolously. Okay, this is not managing your money correctly, not managing your time correctly. There's no moderation, and it happens like this because the Four of Grails, it's substance abuse or any type of abuse, addiction. It happens out of boredom and a way to escape, and that's what's going on here. So even though you're in major manifestation mode, there seems to be a confusion on how to use it properly and get ahead with the Ace of Skulls, but you are being given an opportunity. You're just going to have to learn how to delegate properly with the Justice. You come through in the shadow cards. In balance, the Sun in the reverse position. It looks like you could have hit a bit of a tough spot. But if you're being honest, if you're being truthful, and if you're willing to stay balanced and have some moderation and hone in a little bit, I see this being great for you. Now, likely not who you're dealing with. but at least you come out on top, no matter how many people may have to be stepped on to get there. I'm not saying I agree or disagree, but that is how it's coming through. So if you don't want to be that person, then make sure you're not being that person. And if you don't want to be dealing with that person, then make sure that your eyes are open so you can see that person for what they are, before you're taken advantage of. Okay, let's get some advice from the universe. You will be surprised. Ask with love, and their answer may surprise you. Yet, whatever their answer, be happy, and this may surprise them. Hi, it's love and I, the universe. All right. Let's get some from the soul's journey, at least one. Yeah, I would say that's pretty accurate, because there seems to be some, I want to say misunderstanding, but it honestly is coming through less misunderstanding and more unwillingness to compromise and some manipulation. So, when you have that level of abuse there in the mental realm, you're not really going forward with sincerity and love in your heart, but I feel like you have it in you. Either you or someone you're dealing with. Obviously, I'm going to read from the perspective of Libra because this is the Libra reading, but the roles can absolutely be reversed. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. I believe so, especially coming in with this spirituality spread right here, this row. I believe so. I think the hardest part is not falling into old habits, okay? Courage did come out. We're not going to take it. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Okay. So Libra, this kind of thing comes through a lot for you. You do not have to beat yourself up, but you do have to learn from your past, learn from your mistakes, be better, and go forward. But Libra has this kind of habit of being like way too far, like one extreme to the next when it comes to mistakes. So, yeah, you can't change the past. It is what it is. Go forward and be better. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Absolutely. And we can see that here just as far as your finances, career, and job go. And also in the way of your spirituality. Actually, all the way across the board. Because there's no way you would be getting these three if you didn't know you could get away with it. Or if you didn't know that you were able to get away with it. So whatever you set your mind to, Libra, you're absolutely capable of. And not only are you capable of it, but it looks like you're already in the middle of doing it. That's what I have for you. I love you very much, and I'll see you next time.